All right, guys, how to have the perfect sales mindset for success. This is an insurance agent training, and we're going to get right into it. This is the video number 2 of our free course on life insurance sales training. So the thing about mindset is that we all have one, right? For some of us, it's helpful. For others, it's hurtful. So this is a quote from me, Pavel Boissonneau. Essentially, if this is where you want to go, that's your goals in life, and this is where your mindset is pushing you, then we have a serious problem and it's hurtful for you. With that being said, the goal of this video is to transfer your mindset. This is you, the leader. This is your mindset following you, pushing you, rowing the boat with you to get you where you want to be. So mindset, everything is in our mind. Everything's in our head. If we can fix that, we're going to get anything we want out of life. So if you're wondering, who am I to talk shit? This is my company, Fondako. We started in 2021 as lead vendors, sold over $1.3 million in leads in our first 12 months, then proceeded to invest over $100K in marketing courses, served over 700 insurance agents since 2021. We've invested over $1 million in online ads, and this is the most important one. We've helped hundreds of agents reach 10 to 20K per month. So the goal of this course is to help you reach those numbers with your existing market, right? So that you can actually crush it in sales and life in general. So let's keep going. This is the mindset of our best performing clients / agents, right? I'll do whatever it takes. I want to have a big boom in my business. I'm willing to learn. I want to invest more time into this business and make it work. I'm willing to invest and better my situation. Cool. This is the mindset to win. Now, here's the mindset to lose. I only want to speak with people who are ready to buy. I want to automate everything with AI and make passive income, right? If you can automate stuff with AI and you're no longer needed, I'm here to tell you you're actually no longer needed. And that's a bigger problem than having to work hard, right? So another thing that's not good, I don't want to invest too much energy into this business or into a program before I'm 100% sure it works for me, right? Another thing is, I've tried 3 companies before, example, marketing or lead gen companies, and all the leads are shit. They don't answer the phone. They're not qualified. I'm here to tell you guys, if that's your mindset, you're probably losing or you're not winning as much as you could. So here's how to fix it, right? Number 1 thing that I would recommend is to create an identity sheet. This is a game changer. If you want to change something about your life, okay, first you need to change yourself. So I'm being vulnerable here for you guys. I'm giving you my personal identity sheet just to give an example. So this is mine, right? I'm a world leader in growth consulting for insurance agents. So this is something I want to become. This is something I visualize. This is how I've changed my identity. So when I read this every morning, I'm a world leader in growth consulting for insurance agents. Now I got to act on that. I got to be that person every single day. So I self-educate every day on subjects related to my mission, right? If I want to be a leader, I need to lead by example. I need to educate myself and have the skills needed to be that leader. Cool. I never negotiate with myself. I do what needs to be done. This is a huge one. I see a lot of people struggle with this, right? You're supposed to go to the gym 5, 6, 7 times a week, and now it's time to go, and you're like, you know what? Maybe I can go tomorrow, or maybe even you're at the gym and you're supposed to do 5 sets of squat, and now you're at set number 3, and you're like, maybe I can lower the weight. Maybe I can do 4 sets or less reps. Guys, never negotiate with yourself. When you start doing that, it's a downhill from there, right? So do what needs to be done regardless of how you feel. That's very important because we all know what we're supposed to do. The only difference is some people do it, others negotiate with themselves. Cool. Another thing here. I take risk. I risk it all for the biscuit because I will get the biscuit. This is another thing, right? Our brains are wired through our evolution to not take risks, because when we're taking risks, chasing buffaloes and tigers in the past, well, there was a high chance of dying. So now our brains are like, don't take risks, don't take risks. But in today's society, if you're a risk taker, you're actually going to get the biscuit, because not a lot of people are willing to risk for it. Cool. I'm selective of my circle and I outwork my circle. This is a given, right? You're the average of the 5 people you spend your time with, so choose them wisely. Well, I'm selective of my circle and I outwork my circle. So the goal is to get people that are better than you, slightly ever better than you in your circle, and then outwork them so eventually you can surpass them. That's how I do it. Another one that's very important, and not a lot of people are able to do that. I always tell the truth, or at least don't lie. Now, authenticity is extremely important, and you're going to meet people along your journey in life who are liars or can't tell the truth. Well, guess what? People actually would rather be told the truth and will respect you for it, even if they don't like it, than being told lies. So that's something I've realized, I've started implementing in my life, and it's been a true game changer. Another thing here, I always keep my body and mind in impeccable shape, right? Some of you got big business goals. You think you need to sacrifice your health in order to achieve those. And then you're saying like, oh, when I'm going to be on my yacht, I'm going to have time to work out. That's complete bullshit, because you're never going to be on the yacht if you don't have the energy, the physicality to actually achieve that, right? So I don't want to be mean here. If you're not in shape, go to the gym, eat healthy, get in shape. That's the only way you're going to succeed at life. Cool. I don't take part in self-destructing activities like drinking, smoking, and eating sugar. Now, I'm very good at this, except for the smoking. I don't smoke cigarette. I don't smoke weed. I don't smoke any of that. But I do puff on a cigar about once a week with some of my friends. We mastermind on business ideas. So this is something I'm still guilty of, but it's controlled, it's managed, right? So this is my identity. Now, you guys can inspire yourself from this. You can think I'm completely wrong for this. Doesn't matter. The goal is you create your own identity. That's an example of what you can do for your work identity, right? I call my leads as soon as I can. So this is also about, being the best you can be at your job. We all know we need to call leads fast, but very few of us actually do it. A lot of you think you're doing it, but you're not, right? So calling your leads as soon as you can. I always do the work no matter how I feel. That's very important. Oh, maybe I should be doing some follow-ups right now. Maybe I should be calling some leads, but it can always wait. So this is, again, never negotiate with yourself. Always do the work no matter how you feel. Here's another one. Salespeople, we've all got a huge ego. We all think we're the best at closing, but a lot of us are not, right? I know I've got some flaws. I'm working on them, and I'm not driven by my ego. So you guys should also be like that. So don't be driven by your ego, but rather your willingness to learn and improve. Guess what? There's someone out there better than you, and you can learn from them. So if you think you're great because you're number one in your agency or blah, 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 you're getting a lot of trophies. I'm here to tell you, everyone's getting trophies, but there's someone better than you. So you should be guided and driven by your willingness to learn and improve. Cool. I'm closing my leads at minimum 10%. If that's your identity and you're not doing that, then you're going to find ways to improve and actually reach that 10% at some point. And then I believe this will work. If you're struggling with belief, read this every morning, and this is your new identity, right? I am someone who believes this will work. Then all of a sudden, you believe it will work. So it's really easy to change your mindset and eliminate red flags with this identity sheet. With that being said, if that doesn't do the trick, then there's other ways to frame yourself. So first things first, you need to understand the reality in which you are. If you're thinking all the leads suck, you got to realize it's the same reality in any industry. If you chose a sales position, you must also choose the reality that comes with it, right? Now, I'm part of multiple masterminds across, more than 25 lead generation industries and some of the top of the nation lead generation businesses. These business owners always pay minimum 30K a year to be part of one single of those masterminds. And I'm here to tell you, the grass always looks greener on the other side, but all of these industries face the same issue. The leads suck, right? So, are the leads sucking, or you're sucking at sales, right? Another one, how to eliminate procrastination. So there's a great book by Mel Robbins, who's also in the finance industry, big fund manager. It's called the 5-second rule, right? You get a text, a lead, you get a call from a lead, there's someone you should be calling, you should do something, but you're not sure. Hey, you got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 seconds to do it. Otherwise, you're not going to do it. That's pretty much the goal of this book. Of course, there's a lot of examples that Mel is showing about, how it changed her life, the 5-second rule. Bottom line, guys, if you want to save 7 hours and 35 minutes, you got to ask yourself, I know I should do this. I only got 5 seconds to do it. Otherwise, I'm not going to do it. So think about the 5-second rule when you're hesitating, when you're thinking about negotiating with yourself. 5 seconds to do it. All right, here are the top 3 indicators of success. Number 1 is commitment, extreme ownership, and then thirdly is practice. So all of these guys here are peak performers and achievers in their industry. We've got Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Patrick Bet-David, who's in the insurance industry, founder of PHP, people helping people, right? We've got Kobe Bryant and we've got Khabib here. So all these guys have these 3 things in common. They were extremely committed to their industry, right? They were living for success in their industry. Number 2, extreme ownership. They're responsible for all of their successes, but also responsible for all of their failures. And they understand that and they like that because that means they're in control of their life and no one else can control their life, right? And then practice. These guys were getting the reps in. They were putting the hours in, right? They were obsessed at practicing their craft, practicing their art. And that's why they're so successful. So here's the bottom line. You can't be average because average fails and average sucks. So you are an athlete at business and you got to treat yourself like an athlete. You got to eat healthy. You got to train. You got to practice. You got to do, review of your performance. You got to track your stats. All of that because you're an athlete at business. And if you're not an athlete, then you're average, and average sucks and average fails. So you got to realize that and you got to think like that. All right, so this is where you are, right? You've already got your license. You've already got your product. Hopefully, you've already got a good lead source that's bringing you leads every single day. You've already got coaching from your mentors, your directors, or from an outside agency. You've got your accountability either by your peers or by your coaches. You've already got systems and CRMs to help you close. And finally, you've already got the mindset because you've just watched this video and you're going to implement on it. Cool. All that's left is to get a proven sales process and get a proper implementation. So you're literally a few inches away from the life you want, the results you want. All you got to do is a final push to reach the level needed. So let's do that, right? This free course is going to give you the proven sales process. So in the next video that you should be watching, we're going to cover how to call insurance leads for agent. This is going to be a full walkthrough on how to contact your leads efficiently to get maximum results. So I'll see you guys in that video. Hopefully you like that one. And you can go on our YouTube channel, Fondako Media, to find this video for yourself and keep going through the free training. All right. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.